So what are you doing in your spaces that hasn't been done yet? What are you offering in your spaces? Spaces like this are rare, you all. They're rare. I travel all across this country. I don't travel like Gilda travel. Gilda be, she got all the passport stamps in her. I'm domestic is what I got going on, domestic. I can hit all the states, you know what I mean? But international, not so much. But I've been all over the country. It's very few times that you walk in a room and it looks like this. Now you can come to the NAACP National Convention in Las Vegas in July. That's my plug. That's the only one I have. I'm sorry. But rooms don't look like this very often. Don't come into spaces like this. Go take your pictures in front of step and repeats, eat your breakfast and walk out of here and have not added to the dream. You want me to say it again? I'll say it again. Don't walk into spaces like this. Get all this excellence, all this brilliance sitting around you and say, man, I was in the room. Anybody, I'm a sidebar real quick. Any of y'all watch Kendrick Lamar last night? Any of y'all? It's crazy, right? It was pretty exciting. I was watching it last night, and what was cool about the moment, Kendrick Lamar had a concert in Inglewood last night. It was insane. Go back and watch on Amazon Prime. It's exciting stuff. But he was watching the concert, and while I was watching the concert, he pulled up all of these different people from all these different backgrounds. Compton was on stage, and downtown Los Angeles, and he had Bloods and Crips and Power. He had everybody on stage, and he took this really, really meaningful picture. Actually, he had one of my classmates I went to Hampton with was on the stage with him. I was like, what is Jay doing on stage? Like, how did he do that? Throwing up what song? Like, dang, how did he get on stage with Kendrick? That's crazy. But he sat on the stage, and he took this picture with all this brilliance, all this background, all these origins. You got people with Crip stories and Blood stories and all that other stuff. Ain't nobody celebrating gangs and stuff like that. But I wanted to understand the origins of this was there were so many different stories all within one space. And he took this really, really impactful picture. Why? Because it was important for them to capture the moment that this don't happen every day. Things like this don't happen every day, y'all. You go back into your day-to-day operation. You go back into your normal space. And what you gonna do? You gonna wait for another Dreamin In Color to do this again? All this collective brilliance sitting in a room, all these different backgrounds that you can pull from, and you gonna wait till Tiffany plans the next one? Who are you robbing within your organization? Who's coming behind you that hasn't seen what it is that you have to offer? What haven't you paid yet for somebody else because you're waiting for somebody else to plan it? No. It's time for you to start putting all these ideas together yourself. It's time for you to start building this collective power within your own spaces, within your own community. Somebody's waiting for you to start dreaming. And start dreaming out loud.